Pioneer format has actually been going through some radical changes. New decks at the top, a lot of shakeups, especially when it comes to bans. Yes, a red base aggro deck is still at the top. We have prowess, but we have a new second best deck, and combo has been exploding in the format thanks to the amount of lessons entering thanks through standard. Now, this deck specifically is 4-color Jeskai Ascendancy. It's been actually making a lot of waves, and I think generally because the format is underexplored, I don't think a lot of people are actually looking at how powerful this deck can be. Really, centered around Jeskai Ascendancy, what you want to be doing is amassing a board full of earth-bended creatures, because this card says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn, and you untap them. You can imagine once you start earth-bending your lands with the Badgermole Cub and something like Toph Hardheaded, which every time you cast an instant or sorcery, you earthbend your lands, you can start untapping other your lands, and you just draw through your whole deck and use cards like Opt and Consider to find what you need. But ultimately, how do you win here? Well, every time you untap those creatures, you give them +1/+1. Not only does Badgermole Cub now allow you to go mana positive when casting things like Opt, but you're just gonna essentially create an insanely large board. You can return your instant and sorcery with something like Stormchaser's Talent. Stormchaser's Talent can return something like a Boomerang Basics back from your hand, and you can loop those over and over again. You can eventually deny the draw off of your Jeskai Ascendancy because it says whenever you cast a non-creature, you may. So essentially, you can loop this, make an infinitely large board with the amount of mana that you have, and then go in for some combat. Obviously, there's going to be ways to stop it, and you're going to see in this game how we're able to win against our opponent through some hate, how we're able to navigate going into our sideboard, finding the specific lessons we need off of a very key piece like Divide by Zero that helps stop aggro, stop hate, but also find other options. The deck is actually insane once it gets going. My only criticism is probably the mana base, which can be really tight in a format like this without fetches. But regardless, let me know how you're feeling about the Pioneer format in general and a combo deck like Jeskai Ascendancy.
Definitely going to be playing first. This hand has almost everything we need. Almost. I mean, I have an opt. Maybe I get there. It almost has everything we need. Let's see what we can do. I think I'm supposed to just start off on Stormchaser Talent and then just hope for the best. I can opt after, and then that way I can at least get a threat going. A green land is actually insane. Okay, I was gonna say Greenland as a draw is actually insane. Beggars can't be choosers. I'll take a Spirebluff Canal, and then I'll also Boomerang Basics it just to draw a bit more. Because why not? Okay, an opt is fine. I don't know if I'm supposed to Stormchaser's Talent first. It'd be nice to, again, as always, find the nuts, draw a card, Jeskai Ascendancy, and pass. It'd be great. But let's see. Because certain decks, like, you just can't do that against, especially if this is, okay, hold on now. Okay, I think I want to do both. So I'm gonna Sleight of Hand first. Let's do that. Definitely grab the Seachrome Coast. I'll take our lands where we can get them. Then we'll play a Stormchaser's Talent. I will attack with this. Sure, so they make their little token, and I will save my opt to block. Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. I mean, that's why I got Divide by Zero. That is why I got Divide by Zero. We attacking? Oh, no, we don't want that smoke. All right, fine, fair enough. I'm trying to look for a green land. I need to, yeah, that works. And then I will try and flash that. Okay, so we're gonna play this tapped, I believe, and then we will just play out Jeskai Ascendancy, I think, as my one spell, no attacks. Non-basics regardless will be entering tapped. Let's just see what we can do. The problem is we don't have any like Sylvan Caryatids or anything like that. Yeah, see, Skyclave Apparition is generally what I was worried about, but that is the life, I guess. Let's just, I think we just go Badgermole Cub, truthfully. Yeah, I think we just go Badgermole Cub, animate the Spirebluff Canal. We'll play Steam Vents. Tapped. And I think we just pass from there. No attacks. Yeah. The non-basics entering tapped is a bit of a problem, but we'll see if we can eventually get there. They do have to clock us at some point. I would also like to divide by 0, but I'm hoping to do that on their turn so we get a full untap with divide. But I also need to find a Jeskai Ascendancy. I had to play that. I had to force them to have the Skyclave. So there's that. Can I divide by 0 here? Oh, right, because this can tap for 2. Yeah, no blocks. You're good. I forgot this can tap for 2. They do get a token off this though. So let's bounce the Archon. There's no point in me getting back the thing off Skyclave. Doesn't really matter. Is there one that I'm particularly... One permanent card from your graveyard to your hand? There's nothing I really care about there. I think I'm supposed to just... Earthbend, or do I care about Combustion Technique? Oh my god. I think I might just have to unironically Combustion Technique, or do I just keep bouncing? I think I just grabbed the Earthbending lesson, to be fair. Okay, now we can play out a couple things. I can play the Sylvan Caryatid. I can play the Consider. Copperline Gorge is not what I'm looking for. Badgermole Cub is cute. I think I'm just supposed to hold up the divide by 0. Nothing to do there. You can Cub. Yeah, but the Sylvan Caryatid can't tap. So you just pass. Maybe I am supposed to be a little bit more careful with the Jeskai Ascendancy, because technically I genuinely could just be going off here. Like, truthfully. Yep, draw your card. Coming for an attack. It's just gonna be 10 off of this because I'll bounce the thing. Well, not really. I'm casting a spell on their turn, so they'll make a copy. Yeah. So it's not, no, it's still 12. Yeah, it's still 12. Might actually be exhibition, or what if I draw a thing off the top? Yeah, let's just do that. I think we just go no blocks. Let's just take the damage. Let's just take the damage. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Not gonna lie. Let's go Badgermole Cub. Animate Steam Vents. Let's return something here. Let's let it be the Boomerang Basics. I think we just need more blockers, to be honest. So we will make more blockers. Why not? Sure. Let's play Stormchaser's Talent to make another blocker. Let's play the Sylvan Caryatid off the Caryatid. I don't think I want to shock that in. And I think I want to hold the Earthbending lesson for now. That's going to be my last source removal. I bounced that Archon a couple of times. So that's going to be my last piece of like whatever. But I have a board full of blockers. Does that really matter though? Ouroboros. That might be the end game there. Okay. That might unironically be the end game. And block 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't think we change much. I think you're not really supposed to sideboard in a deck like this. You just bring in the counter magic and you play a little closer to your chest. So you keep the Jeskai Ascendancy. You always have to be prepared for the Skyclave apparition, but also you have to be able to beat the Archon. And I think like decks like this are beatable. Of course, it's just not going to be a fun matchup for us, but this hand's a little bit better. I didn't find my green early. I kept a greedy hand too, in all fairness. So I was able to kind of show off an extreme in a way. Let's start off here. Let's just start off offensive. We'll play another Stormchasers and then we'll just take it from there. Like, let's pay 2. Let's play another Stormchasers Talent. All right, let's play a Sleight of Hand. We will grab the Sylvan and go in for an attack. Sure. Let's shock in the Sacred Foundry. Let's Boomerang Basics, the Stormchaser's talent. We're just gonna go in and get combative. That's all this is really about now. Right. I don't need to commit too much, I don't think, here. So I will save my consider on my opt. I probably could have gone through a little bit more damage, put them at 9. I don't want to play anything here. Yep. Let's go opt. Trying to find a green land at this point. Boomerang Basics is fine. We will just, I'm more than happy to play this attack plan here. Trigger, trigger, trigger. That is real sad, like, actually. Oh my god. The mana base, what are we really doing here? Okay, 4 damage, that's fine. Do you block? Do you care? Yep. Now make a 1/1. We'll pass it from there. We'll make another Stormchaser's talent and we'll come in for more attacks. So it looks like they definitely have another one, which I have to play around. That's now a 2/2. Divide by 0. Okay, let's play the other talent. So we just want to keep making threats. Aven Interrupter. Don't piss me off right now. Okay, all right, fine. Interrupter it is. Interrupter it is. Let's go opt. That is real sad, actually. Yo, where are my lands though? Yo, where are my lands? Coming for an attack. Yep. Where are my lands though? Yeah, we wanna keep the offensive up. The clearly the combo plan doesn't even matter. We're just vibing. Like, okay, do you have another interrupter? Thalia. Oh my god. Stormchaser talent costing 3 though. Okay, whatever, we play it. Gotta make threats, we play it. Divide by 0, costing way too much. I cannot find my green sources whatsoever. I'm really hoping you do not have another Aven Interrupter. That'd be fantastic. Thank you. Let's do this. Let's do the Sacred Foundry for sure. I think I'm just supposed to develop my mana. Unironically, I think I'm just supposed to do this. No attacks. I think just building out a board is exactly what I need. Otherwise, I'm just going to be held back constantly. Skyflave takes the Badgermole, and that's fine. Okay. Jeskai Ascendancy. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so we might just be able to set something up here. So let's do this. We might just be able to set something up here. We can divide by 0 at their end step and take the Thalia, which I think is actually pretty dang valuable. I can tap for 2. No, I don't want to do that. I can Sleight of Hand. I can do a lot, actually. Okay. No attacks. End turn. I will bounce the Thalia back to their hand. Ouroboros is something. I don't actually care about that. I'll actually divide by 0. I actually don't care about that. Yeah, let's bounce that back to your hand. I will take the Earthbending lesson, especially since I have a Badgermole Cub. Sure. Boost everything up, and I pretty much just win it here. Do I care to do that right now to set up? I mean, maybe to find another land, but it's one less spell that I have then. But whatever, I'll do it. Give me an untap land. Okay, whatever. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Stomping Grounds is welcome. Okay, so we will play the... I'll actually... Here, hold on. We go red, blue, and and white. So you play the Jeskai Ascendancy. Then what you do is you cast Consider. Everything untaps. Now we're starting to see the combo really go off, which is fantastic. Drop the Seachrome Coast. Everything untaps. We'll drop the Caryatid. And at this point, we're just looking for things that win us this game. I will... hold on. You got a white, blue, and then green. You're just going to keep generating a bunch of mana. We're going to Earthbend here. Draw a card. You have to use the creatures here. So we're gonna bounce out their whole board. Blue, blue, green, and blue. And yeah, we're just gonna bounce out your whole board here. And then I'll go in for a giant mega swing. See, what happens here at this point is with the Divide by Zeros and the Stormchasers, my quick line to win the game is just bounce out their board with the divides and just swing in. So that's kind of going to be the win here. And yeah, I think you generally just keep the same. I actually could bring the fire. Okay, I'm being dumb. The Fiery Impulses. I every time I play this deck, I keep forgetting Fiery Impulse is not a lesson. Because you keep the lessons in your sideboard because you can get them with Divide by Zero. I keep forgetting the Fiery Impulse is not a lesson. I'm actually just being so dumb. But oh well. Okay, happily take the Seachrome Coast. I probably should be playing the starting towns, but whatever. Badgermole Cub, yeah. I mean, this is the hot new deck in Pioneer right now. So this is the hot new deck. Give ourselves a bit more mana. No attacks. I got 4 mana. Are you gonna Ouroborroid? That'd be hot. That'd be hot if you Ouroborroid. Skyclave Apparition can't be Sylvan. Can't be Sylvan. Let's go. Let's go starting town. Let's do the Sylvan Caryatid. And then I'm gonna just pass. No attacks. Just flash whatever. Avian Interrupter. Yeah, I figured. I figured. That's what I figured. We're getting in the air. Okay, we still got lands coming in. Archon of Emeria. Let's just do this now then. Yeah, might as well. Let's put that back. Okay, Iroh is not really what I'm looking for, but we got options. The Archon really slows us down a little bit. But let's do the Jeskai Ascendancy. This will force the Skyclave Apparition. They got 4 damage in the air. You definitely have a Skyclave. Oh, a second one? Ooh, this might be a little impossible now. This might be a little bit impossible. Let's just block here. This might be a little bit impossible. It might officially be a little impossible. Let's play this. And let's play Toph Hardheaded. Let's drop the Iroh. Don't think I need that at this point. And then I can Earthbend here, which is something. Seam Rip. Okay, Seam Rip targets this. Let's go blue and cast Consider. We will Earthbend this land. We will definitely take that action. We will drop Temple Garden, untap it all, put this away. Yo, we just cannot find something good. And it's instant or sorcery I have to cast. So I take 6 in the air right now. Yep. And I don't have a way to gain 2 life, I don't think. Here. Okay. What's my way to deal with this right now? sorcery. Okay, let's 1 green. It doesn't really matter. I can't cast more than one turn, one spell anyway. I might as well just get the value out of it. Earthbend this land. I don't even know. It has to be a divide by 0. Drop the Sylvan. Thank you. No attacks. It had a Coco. Ooh. That's fine. That's fine. Enduring Innocence is chill. Okay. So we're gonna go blue, white. Bounce the Archon of Emeria. Earthbend this land. Take the action, draw, discard. Divide that, and then I need to take... How many lessons do I have in here? None. Iroh himself is not a lesson. So I have to take the firebending lesson. I have to take the firebending lesson to get rid of the Archon. So now I only take 4. Nice. Now I only take 4. Then I go, okay, so I gotta pay 4. So we're gonna go blue, thing, red. And I have to pay this with 4 to destroy the Archon. Earthbend this. Hold on. So take action. Drop that. I will tap this for mana and then resolve. Everything untaps. That goes away. Perfect. So now I can try something here. I can do this. Earthbend here. I can try draw a card. Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. We're going off. We're going off. Okay, let's actually keep that. Okay, we're going off. We're going off potentially. Okay, create a 1/1. Let's go blue, colorless. Those are unfortunately just gonna be colorless cards. Let's just go blue, doesn't matter, green, and untap everything. Let's go. We're doing it. Oh my god, and we actually won. We won through the hate. We were able to untap. Am I having fun? Yes, I'm having fun. Whew. Oh my god, we were able to win through the hate. What a... Yo, second best deck in Pioneer right now, by the way. Second best deck in Pioneer right now. Oh my god. Woo! Okay. All right, we were able to get there. We were able to navigate it. We were able to navigate. Our opponent did not have the Skyclave apparitions, but they had the double hate. Bounce that end step. I think them... Okay, you know what? I will give it to them. They played the bird, which I think was like technically incorrect, but probably correct in the sense of putting me on a clock. I mean, it got me down to 1, and winning at 1 is the same as winning at 20. We got there. Oh my god. And then we had the Stormchaser's challenge to pay 4, return something, Boomerang Basics, draw more. Like, whoa, we were going crazy. We were going crazy. So, all right, GG's.